Francisco Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, part of the NBC Sports Group.
Tonight, the first-place Giants are riding their horse into battle. Matt Cain gets the ball in Game 1 of the series against the rival Dodgers. Cain will be dealing with dangerous Matt Kemp, but he'll have to face another big name as well. In a trade with the Marlins, the Dodgers now have Hanley Ramirez. It's first place versus second place. It's Giants versus Dodgers next. It's Orange Friday here at AT&T Park. It's the Giants and the Dodgers. It's that great rivalry. It's Team 1 facing Team 2 in the National League West. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, it should be fun. Look, the Dodgers are trying to catch the Giants. The Giants are without Pablo Sandoval. The last time the Giants and Dodgers were all beat up. So I think the Dodgers feel like they have an edge in this series, but maybe the Giants pitching might have something to say about that.
Well, the Dodgers do think they have an edge. It's called Hanley Ramirez. He is definitely a guy that you have to be concerned about if you're pitching. But the Giants' pitching has been fantastic. And I think they took this as a little bit of a challenge. With Pablo Sandoval down, they know that they're going to have to be a little bit better, and that's something that they can do. So it should be an interesting weekend, but it all starts tonight. Giants will be facing a guy they've never seen before, Stephen Fife. All right, when we come back, Amy G, she's going to focus in on the last time the Dodgers are here. And what happened? Well, the Dodgers didn't score a run. She's going to look at that and some other stuff right after this.
Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. And by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
After a day off, your league-leading San Francisco Giants are getting set to take on the second-place Los Angeles Dodgers in a 3-game showdown. And with first place on the line, you are assured to see some pretty intense baseball over the next few days. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and I think it's safe to say that your San Francisco Giants would not mind a similar outcome to this series as the last time the Dodgers were at AT&T Park. If you need a reminder, it is our Ford right choice this evening. June 25th, 26th, 27th, Zito, Vogelsong, and Timmy all took the hill and all went 7 innings each without giving up a run. The bullpen did the rest in the 3-game set, and for the first time in Giants franchise history, the men in orange and black shut out the Dodgers in 3 straight contests. It was quite a sight to see. All right, Matt Cain gets a crack at the Dodgers this evening. He's going to square off against rookie Stephen Fife, a right-hander. Kuchenkuip will have the lineup and first pitch shortly, but first, after these messages, we're going to check in with Willie Mays Plaza for an update. So stay with us.
1-2. Waiting for the Giants to be let out of the dugout by that guy, Matt Cain. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is open daily. It's 50 degrees here at the yard. Winds at 8 miles per hour. Humidity at 83%. And it is partly cloudy. Think about this. The Dodgers played in St. Louis yesterday where it was 103. All right, let's take a look at the Dodgers lineup. It'll go like this. It'll be one of the Hairston brothers. This one, Jerry, will lead it off, followed by Ellis, Kemp, and Ethier. The newest member, Hanley Ramirez, will hit fifth. Then it's James Loney. Now, Loney's got good numbers against Kane, but so does Kemp and Ethier. Luis Cruz will hit seventh, and A.J. Ellis. And the pitcher, the youngster, Stephen Fife.
Matt Cain is going to be on the hill tonight for these Giants. Their Friday orange jerseys. This is really one of the great things about being a starter, leading your team out there to start a game. For Matt Cain, 10-3 on the year with a 2.74 ERA. The bullpen has lost 4 of his games. So easy to project out. He could have 14 wins. Well, he sure has pitched like it. You mentioned the ERA 2.74. And look at the innings pitched. 134. He's given up 101 hits. His whip is under 1, meaning his walks and hits allowed are less than the number of innings pitched. And that is very rare in this modern era, in any era for that matter. And that is the sentiment of the folks in the stands. It is Orange Friday. Matt Cain against these Dodgers lifetime, 3-8 with a 3.56 ERA. He's pitched well. He has not always gotten great run support against this club. Let's take a look at the pitches that he'll be throwing tonight, starting off with the fastball. And that is the 4-seam fastball with the middle finger and the thumb lined up. Then you can switch to a 2-seam fastball. And you line the finger and the forefinger. That is the guideline of a 2-seam fastball. Here is a slider with a slight cocking of the wrist, and you throw it just like a fastball, let it rip. Change up, circle change. And these are the pressure points on this grip, on these 2 fingers. Throw it on the weak side of your hand. That's what that's called. And here's your curveball with the pressure point on your middle finger, right behind the seam. Throw it like you're nailing a hammer in with or nailing a nail in with a hammer. 50% of the time he's going to throw that fastball, and then he's pretty equal as to what he is going to throw. The slider, changeup, curveball, he uses them all depending on what's going good. The average fastball is 91 miles per hour. He can hump up to 94, 95, but he usually save that for 2 strike counts or guys that really tick him off. Let's take a look at the defense the Giants will use tonight behind Matt Cain. Starting in the outfield from left to right. Cabrera, Pagan, Sherrills, good arms at left and right. Crawford and Arias on the left side. Terrio and Belt on the right side. And Buster Posey will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So here's Jerry Hairston, and the first pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it's a swing and a miss.
And we know Hairston likes that first pitch, so he stayed away from the fastball, and he goes up there hacking at a slider out of the strike zone. He's hot. Hairston has been swinging it well.
3 for 10 lifetime Hairston against Cain. And the next pitch is a call strike by Ed Hickox. So Hickox is your umpire behind the dish.
He's a low ball guy.
Conroy, Timmons, and Angel Hernandez from first to third. The 0-2 delivery is a fastball high, and it was designed to be right in that spot. It's 1-2. Hairston on the road trip is 5 for 13. Pops this one up. Belt will watch this one drift into the seats.
His first 14 starts against the Dodgers, 0-8, a 4.32 ERA. The last 5, 3-0 with a 1.80 record. And look at the run support, 2.3 runs per game, and that had a lot to do with him being 0-8. All of a sudden they score 4.9, almost 5. Yeah, you go 3-0. That's what happens.
Get out to Nate Sherholtz in right field, and Sherholtz will put it away, and that's how this game gets started, on a fly ball to right. And that'll bring up Mark Ellis. I mentioned on this road trip, and I'll give you first time through the lineups what the Dodgers have done on this road trip. This is the 8th game on their road trip. They started out with 3 in New York, and they won all 3. They won the first one in St. Louis and lost the last 3. So it's still a winning road trip, but they have lost the last 3 as that pitch by Ellis is fouled back, and it's 0-1. Ellis on this road trip is 5 for 28. Out of play, and it's 0-2.
You never really look at the batting average that Ellis takes in the batter's box because you know he's always going to battle you. He will give you good at bat, especially when you need to get a guy over, you need to get a guy in.
Yeah, he's a very tough out, and he's a lot like Terrio, where you put men on base or you put $1 on home plate, and he's going to really fight you then. Terrio will put it away. 2 outs on a soft line drive. Bringing Kemp to the plate. So here's Kemp. Kemp is hitting .339. 14 home runs, 34 driven in. And he takes a first pitch breaking ball down low. Kemp 8 for 30 on this trip with a home run. He's had pretty good numbers against Cain. And those numbers go like this: 10 for 38, 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run.
He is the center point and the centerpiece of this lineup. Last time the Dodgers were here in San Francisco, he was not here, and the Giants swept the Dodgers. The Dodgers didn't score a run.
Hit out to Sherholtz, but it's Pagan calling off Sherholtz, and Cain with a 1-2-3, top of the first. Giants are coming up. Sherholtz, Terrio, Cabrera. And here's their lineup written out by Bruce Bochy. It'll be Nate Sherholtz in the leadoff spot, followed by Terrio and then Melky Cabrera. 9-game hitting streak against the Dodgers. Posey, Pagan, and then Belt, followed by Arias, Crawford, and Matt Cain.
On the hill tonight for the Dodgers will be the rookie right-hander Stephen Fife, making his second big league start. 6'3", 220-pounder. And Fife is 25 years old, out of Boise, Idaho. Product of the University of Utah. His major league debut against the Phillies, he did quite well. 6 innings, 1 run allowed, 1 strikeout. You're not going to see a lot of strikeouts with him. He's a guy that puts the ball in play. He relies on movement. You see a fastball that goes 88 to 91. He'll throw a lot of cutters. You'll see a lot of sinkers. He's got a curveball and a changeup. And the milkmaids are here. Where have you been?
Seriously.
I love this place.
In a lot of ways, I really don't want to watch Sherholtz hit.
Checking out the milkmaids. Come on.
Sherholtz hitting .253, and he fouls this one back. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Our milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. At Dave Fleming, yes, been fortified with vitamin G.
I'm looking over at Dave. He just turned red. Bounced foul, and it's 1-2.
Yep. Look, it turned red.
Oh, my goodness. Terrio to follow, and then Melky Cabrera. And it's low to Nate Sherholtz. Yep. Split screen him. Yeah.
That might be on his Christmas card this year.
Yeah, I'm sure Jess will have a lot to say about that. Line foul. Sherholtz led off in every game against the Padres. Actually, that's not true. Sherholtz did not play in the Wednesday game where he did not start. He did come in as a pinch hitter. But he did start on Monday and Tuesday, and now he's worked the count to 3-2. So the payoff to Nate Sherholtz, and he takes the walk, and that's how this game gets started for the Giants.
Check out the Dodgers defensively behind Stephen Fife. Starting in their outfield from left to right, it'll be Hairston, Kemp, and Ether. You get good arms in center and right. Cruz and Ramirez on the left side of the infield. Ellis and Loney on the right side. And A.J. Ellis will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
Terrio hitting .282 with 21 driven in. Sherholtz with 3 steals on the year. And Terrio taking all the way, takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Terrio against the Padres had a 3-for-4 night on Monday. Went 1-for-2 on Tuesday. Came back and went 1-for-3 in the loss on Wednesday. And Fife really freezing everybody. Hitter, runner, broadcaster. Double play ball. Cruz will step on the bag. Just like that. 2 outs.
Now you're going to see a lot of ground balls from Fife if he's right. If he keeps that ball down, that's where his movement is, and that's where he gets those ground balls.
Left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Oh, yeah. There's
psyched, the milkmen, the milkmaids.
Hitting at .356, 10 home runs, 51 driven in. And he watches a breaking ball to steal a strike, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Melky Cabrera as he slams one into center field. And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Take a look at the swing. Pretty nice pitch to hit. Not a good location pitch at all. Goes right back up the middle. Not getting too greedy. His first at bat against Fife.
Here's Buster Posey. Posey had the day off on Wednesday. Melky Cabrera does have 11 steals. And a good sized lead for Cabrera at first, and now Fife will chase him back. Buster Posey leads this team in RBIs with 60. First pitch inside corner, and it's 0-1. Giants have won 9 of 12. And they're 31-17 at home.
They do like the friendly confines here at AT&T.
Fair ball. Nobody touched this. Cabrera's on the move. And Cabrera is going to be held up as the throw comes all the way in from Ethier. And the Giants have runners at the corners with 2 outs.
You stay inside a ball. I mean, you really don't know how to defend a guy. I mean, this ball is driven. You watch the knob lead. We always say short 2 and long 2. Now the knob comes in, and here's the barrelhead. And he drove that ball right down the line. There was no slice to that at all. Ball was hit on a line right past Loney, who is an excellent fielding first baseman. And that's our Exmo, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. I love that Exmo.
So here's Pagan. Pagan hitting .278. And he takes low and in, 1-0.
When a guy swinging the bat like Posey just did, it's really tough to pitch to him because he's not fooled with a mixture of speed. You can't get him off balance. And that's been the streak that he has been on here the last couple weeks. Very balanced.
A good shot of this ball by Buster Posey right down the line. You're right, he hit that ball very well.
You have to really smoke it to get it past Loney if you're hitting right-handed. He's as good a defensive fielder as the entire Western Division. So A.J. Ellis, the veteran catcher, out to try and calm the rookie down. When you see a guy in his first or second big league start, you always watch to see how many pitches he shakes off. Usually it's 0.
Tap towards second, and that'll end the inning. Giants strand a pair after 1, 0-0.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
0-0 here at the ballpark as we head to inning number 2, where Kane will face Ethier, Ramirez, and Loney in front of a packed house on a Friday night, as you would expect. Lots of orange on Orange Friday. Here's one of those guys from the on-deck circle to the plate. It'll take a little while. Kane has had trouble with Ethier over the years. 22 for 47.
Yeah, when you watch these two get at each other, then it's a chess match. It's what it's become. They know each other well.
Just foul. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Ethier.
He faced a hitter as many times as Kane that Kane has faced Andre Ethier. And he's faced him 47 times. You know the hot spots are because you've given up hits that let you know where those hot spots fall. Those hot spots don't change on a hitter.
Hit out into right center field. Pagan moving over and under. 1 out.
So you get to know a guy so well, it's just a matter of you staying out of those hot spots. Sounds easy. And sometimes Kane makes it look easy.
So here's Hanley Ramirez.
Looks like a different guy.
He does, you're right. In a Dodger uniform, 3 for 6. Bounces this one up the middle. Crawford ranges to his left. Check in with Amy G. Amy.
Dwayne and Mike, we have a status update on Pablo Sandoval. He was not placed on the disabled list after straining his left hamstring Tuesday night. Bruce Bochy, the skipper, saying they're in a holding pattern with him because the last 2 days he's made quite an improvement. He has been treated the last 2 days, and they just want to play it safe. He did say optimistically thinking that he could be ready as soon as this weekend, but they are going to be very careful with him and make sure they do not put him out there until he's ready. Gentlemen.
So here's Loney. Loney hitting .251, 2 home runs, 27 driven in. Still trying to get ready is Aubrey Huff. The 1-0 pitch to Loney is a shot into center field. That's a base hit for Loney. And for the Dodgers, their first hit.
You have to get your stretch at all. You like doing it for the first time with 2 outs, just like this. Ideally, you never have to get your stretch. That doesn't happen very often.
That did happen once this year, right, with Kane?
Yes, it did.
First time the Giants have seen Luis Cruz hitting .243. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. E. Gordon on the DL. Loney with his lead, not a big one. Shallow right center for Terrio, and that'll end the inning. Belt, Arias, Crawford coming up.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Provident Credit Union. Provident Credit Union Super Reward Checking is better than free. They pay you.
Well, Wednesday, August 1st is Jerry Garcia's 70th birthday celebration presented by McAfee. You need a special ticket against the Mets. The birthday special edition bobblehead of Jerry Garcia with that ticket. And some of the proceeds will benefit the Rex Foundation. 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com/special events. Yeah. Easy, Lou.
Well, Lou was out there at paddleboard races. Got beat tonight, so
Really?
hang with him, Lou.
Isn't that where you walk the dog?
Used to.
Little Lou making friends. Here's Belt.
Second time Fife is trying to throw that big old curveball for a strike. When you don't know a pitcher, that's a great way to steal strike one.
The 2-0 pitch to Belt, and Belt hits it on the ground into the hole, and Belt's got a seeing eye base hit, and he'll take it.
He hit one right on the screws last night up the middle. It was right to the shortstop, who was playing about 8 steps over towards the middle. Here, Dodgers play him up the middle, and he hits a little cue shot, jam shot rather, off the, I'm seeing a label over the bat. If they play him in a straightaway shortstop position, that's a can of corn. As it is, my partner called it right, a CNI knock.
Here's Arias. See if Bruce Bochy uses the hit and run a little bit more often because of the ability of Fife to get a ground ball.
Yeah, I think you're definitely going to see him start to put a few more runners in play here.
One ball and no strikes on the pitch that's high. All of these Giants hitters are facing Fife for the first time. Belt, 6 steals. He's been caught 1 time.
Not in a hurry. Originally signed with the Boston Red Sox, was in their organization. Came over to the Dodgers in a four-player trade. Former 3rd-round pick.
2-0. Arias should see something to hit. And we'll see if Belt is in motion. He is not. Popped him up. Loney will put it away. And here's Crawford. Crawford at 236 with 3 home runs, 31 driven in.
Oh yeah, the Knothole group is there. Still a great place to watch a game.
It is.
Absolutely free. Packed house on an Orange Friday.
Crawford takes low. 1 ball and no strikes. Arias had no trouble getting into a 2-0 count. and popped it up. Crawford jumps out ahead here. It's 1-0.
And a big old curveball.
Matt Cain watching from the Giants on deck circle. There's a strike to Crawford. Crawford on the homestand is 2 for 11. One of those hits, however, was a walk-off base hit. One of the Geyers?
Scott Geyer.
Well, I say that. He's got a twin brother.
He does. Scott, who's the Arizona Diamondbacks director of broadcasting. Bay Area native, grew up in San Mateo. He and his twin brother. One of the really good guys in the game. We will let him wear his Arizona t-shirt here at the ballpark.
How can you have an identical twin brother and you're still the ugly one?
That's a great question.
Crawford takes low, and it's 3-1.
It tells you all you need to know about the brother.
Three balls and a strike to Crawford. Crawford slams it off his foot. It's now 3-2.
You get in at bat where you get 5+ pitches in the first debut against the guy. I mean,
it is significant.
It is. It's very important. Now you have an idea of what the velocity in his fastball is, what the movement on his fastball is, what type of breaking ball he has, any other specialty pitch he might throw you. And he's seen them all.
Belt goes. Crawford takes the walk. Belt was thrown out at second, and he needs to stay right on the bag. It'd be something you see yourself get called out and you start to walk off.
Yeah. That would not be good. All right, there you go. He did check his swing. I mean, he was out by a bunch. You see second base umpire Tim Timmons making the call. And Belt doing a smart thing, staying anchored right to that bag until he finds out what's going on.
He told him to stay there. So here's Cain.
You can see A.J. Ellis, the catcher with the Dodgers, asking third base umpire Angel Hernandez, did he swing? And obviously he did not, but it was close.
So here's Cain. Cain lines a base hit into center field. Belt got a late jump, so he's going to be held up, and the bases are loaded.
Now you're not going to challenge Matt Kemp's arm. Not with one out and the bases loaded. Got one of the really good assist arms in the National League. But Matt Cain in a bunt situation, the Dodgers were playing it. Was right back up the middle. To everyone in blue's surprise. And you see Tim Flannery putting the brakes on Brandon Belt.
So here's Sherholtz. Got the cane saw. Swing and a miss. No balls and one strike.
Yeah, he was letting out some shaft right there.
Belt, Crawford, Kane are your base runners.
That's that low strike that you'll see with Ed Hickox.
Put the ball in play time for Nate Scherholtz. And he stays alive as he got a piece. As it rolls to the backstop.
Nice 2-strike pitch by the rook, Stephen Fife. At 0-2 with a couple of fastballs, and he throws a curveball in the dirt.
The Giants much better with runners in scoring position. Here it's 0-2. Out of play. The bottom of the order is set it up for the top of the order. Fife in a jam, and he's ahead 0-2. Low to Scherholtz, not biting, 1-2. See if Fife comes in, 1-2. King, or make that Scherholtz. And that breaking ball, he stays alive. He fights it on.
Another good location with that big curveball from Fife. 1-2 count. You're trying to bounce that curveball on home plate or just behind it. But Nate has seen the whole repertoire of Stephen Fife. He's seen 12 pitches tonight. So it's likely he's not going to get fooled here on anything that he hasn't seen.
Up the middle. Karams to Ellis. They flip it to Cruz. To first. Not in time. Giants lead 1-0. Only the speed of Nate Scherholtz gives the Giants a run.
Well, the play goes 1-4-6. Goes off the leg. Had that ball not have been touched by Fife, it probably would have been a base hit up the middle. As it is, they almost get the double play. Flip there, and Cruz, with his strong arm, cannot overcome the speed of Scherholtz on the back end of the play. Still a nice at bat.
So here's Terrio with 2 outs. Line drives right at Loney to end the inning. Giants on the board. After 2, Giants 1, Dodgers nothing.
is brought to you by the Solar Company. Call 877-60-SOLAR for a free analysis or visit thesolarco.com.
Well, the Giants have added a special night to honor Matt Cain. Friday, August 10th is Perfect Cain Night, a tribute to Matt Cain's perfect game. First 40,000 fans will receive a commemorative pin presented by PlayStation. Be at the ballpark early for a special Perfect Game pregame ceremony. Go to sfgiants.com and purchase your tickets right now.
Here's A.J. Ellis, the Dodger catcher. Cain starts him off with a strike. Yeah, pretty nice night. I guess for people that do a lot of that, any night's a good night. This is going to be a little flare to right for a hit. So Ellis reaches out as he pokes a pitch that may have been 3 inches outside. So here's Fife.
Bunch should go down the first baseline.
Hard to Belt. Belt, one. Terrio, no. Nice throw by Belt.
Yeah, he throws as good as any first baseman in the league. Very accurate, very strong arm, and he got a bunt that he knew he was going to have a play at second base. He's going to be just as to whether or not they could turn it. But Fife runs pretty well, and that was the only reason that the Dodgers stayed out of the double play. But one more look, anticipate, the legs going right to second base, and here's the strike right on the button to Crawford. A bad stretch on the back end of that by Terrio.
Yeah, don't get hurt.
Yeah, no more hamstring pulls. First base.
Here's Hairston, who hit a fly ball to right field in the first inning. He takes a strike at the knees. Inside corner as Cain just hits the perfect spot. It's now 0-2. See the Panda? The Panda got a little bit of a trim. Standing. Fans miss him, boy.
Yes, they do.
Elevates that fastball. It's 1-2.
3 pitches, 3 fastball, and 3 different fastballs. A 4-seamer, a 2-seam, then he elevated, changed sightlines. And that's just great use of the fastball. He understands it. He's studied it. He's worked it his whole career. And now he applies it.
Hairston shoots it to the backstop. Dodgers are 24-27 on the road. It's kind of an unusual that they've won as many games as the Giants. Actually, the Giants have won 55 games. The Dodgers have won 53. There's a pitch in the dirt. The difference is 3 games. They're 19-17 against the West.
Oh boy, good pitch. Saw Cain take a long look, and Posey held on to that ball a long time. They didn't have to say a word. They're letting Ed Hickox know that they thought he blew the call. Perfect pitch. You're out there on the mound, you throw a pitch like that, you're thinking, how good is that guy's eye?
Oh, that or you can't possibly hit it. Hit out to Pagan. 2 outs.
We were talking about Pablo Sandoval. Let's take a look at our AT&T reverse replay. This was the play where Sandoval injured himself. An unbelievable double play from Terrio to Crawford. And look at the stretch. And on this stretch, the left hamstring gave. A beautiful play from Sandoval to complete that double play. And this is how he walked out the field. So he assures us that he's not going to go on the disabled list and that it's just a couple of days. Not available tonight.
Here's Mark Ellis. Ellis takes a strike. Ellis hit a soft line drive to Terrio in the first inning. Low. Kemp to follow should Ellis reach. Fife is the base runner at first with 2 outs. One and two.
Nice pitch, boy. I mean, you're talking about perfect location. Starts that thing off the middle of the plate and lets it move, but go right on the outside corner, just off the strike zone. And for a hitter, you get out and commit. Now all of a sudden you're chasing a pitcher's pitch. Now you go a little bit farther and wider outside, see if he follows more. Great 1-2 pitch. Some umpires get it, some don't. Right between the knees, and Posey hardly has to move the glove. Is it a strike? No. It's off the play about 4 inches. Being called correctly, but it's close.
Side retired on the soft line drive to Belt. It'll be Melky Cabrera followed by Posey and Pagan. The Milkman. He's got the Milkman. He's got the Milkmaids here. And he will lead things off. 1-0 Giants.
Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Cache Creek's Tropical Riches. Win cash and prizes daily through September 3rd. Visit cachecreek.com for details.
Well, see the 2012 Olympic Games from a Bay Area perspective. Raj Mathai is in London to bring you stories you just will not see anywhere else. Right here on NBC Bay Area. Raj Mathai, worldly guy.
He is. He's big over there in London. There's lots of relatives over there.
Yes, he is. Here's the Milkman to lead things off. Cabrera lined a single into center field in the first inning. Here he looks at a strike.
And their first pitch breaking ball, he likes to throw that to a lot of lefties. He used it a bunch the first time through.
With that base hit for Melky Cabrera, his average goes up 2 points. He's at 358. 1-2 on the foul ball. The hit for Melky Cabrera now gives him 137.
Ooh, good pitch. Just a bit low. That's a lot of knocks.
That's a lot of hits.
We're not even into August.
Out to left field. It's falling. Hairston coming in, and he'll make the catch. Head high, 1 out.
Think about Hairston. He has got excellent range. I think he comes in on a ball better than he goes back. He got a nice jump on that one. For a minute there, we thought, well, might have a chance, but in the end, Niblitz can't corn.
Here's Buster Posey. Posey hit a sharp drive down the first base line for a single. High to right field. Ethier now battling the wind, and Ethier will put it away. 2 outs.
All right, time now for our Geico quote of the game from Angel Pagan, talking about the Dodgers acquiring Hanley Ramirez. Said he can do anything at the plate. He's a right-handed bat who has versatility to any lineup. He's a solid player, and that he is. And that's our Geico quote of the game.
Pagan bounced out to Ellis to end the first inning. Ramirez is on the edge of the grass at third. And Pagan hits one right at Ellis. And Ellis will make the play to end the inning. So Pagan hit it well. And that will do it for the Giants. 4th inning coming up.
The Dodgers have a new addition to their lineup, Hanley Ramirez. He will be batting this inning, and as you heard last half, Angel Pagan saying that Ramirez is a solid addition to any lineup. He is indeed a premier player in baseball, and I spoke with Bruce Bochy today about how the Giants would handle him. He said he's a very dangerous hitter. The key is to execute your pitches. Mike, you can probably expand a little bit on that, guys.
All right, here's Kemp to lead things off.
Now, like every great hitter, you have to make good pitches. Location. You have to change speeds. You have to change movement. You have to change location. You cannot let a good hitter see anything of one thing consistently. And when you have a good hitter like Kemp going up against a good pitcher like Matt Cain, oftentimes it comes down to one pitch. He's thinking, he's looking for one pitch.
2 balls and a strike.
And if he's getting something that he's looking for, good chance he's going to put pretty good wood on it. At bats per home run, 2008, 1 every 33 at bats. Last year, 1 every 15. This year, 1 every 12.
Drives this one to right. Sherholtz back. Sherholtz will put it away. Way out into right center field. As Kemp, as he's done before, realizes that's not the place to hit it.
He wanted to throw his helmet, but realized there's only 1 out in the inning. Breaking ball, he guesses right, stays inside it. You see a lot of home runs go to right field off the bat of Kemp. Not this time, not here. Yeez! And he just got AT&T. Grab some pine, meat.
Here's Ethier, who hit a fly ball to Pagan in the second. Ramirez to follow. This is the big 3 in this lineup. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Ethier looks at a strike.
See the backdoor slider. That's why you have to execute your pitches. You have to have a plan, and you've got to be able to hit your spots. The thing about pitching, though, is that you could have a plan, but your plan before you get out there is all based on assumption, and if you're assuming you're going to have stuff working. When you get in the bullpen, you see what's working that night. That's really what's going to determine your game plan.
And a base hit to left field for Ethier.
Good pitch, nice at bat.
So here's Ramirez. Ramirez bounced out to Crawford.
.342 in 2009, led the league in hitting. And he lost 42 points. They lost 57, and he's kind of holding here in 2012. So everybody in the baseball world is trying to figure out who the real Hanley Ramirez is. Is he the guy that hit .342 and led the league, or is he a .250 hitter?
Right there for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Basically what has happened to him is the league has defined his weaknesses, and they've been pretty consistent at exploiting him, and he has not been able to react and counter back to him. Make that adjustment.
Down low. See the amount of games that Ramirez averaged. 152 from 06 to 2010. He got bit up by injuries in the season last year and parts of this year. Posey setting up inside, and that's where it goes. And Arias has got it.
Broken bat, still hit that ball pretty well. That's what you have to do. You got to run that ball in on him. Set up in the inside corner, he goes right to it. Hits that ball just halfway between the label and the sweet spot. Give you an idea how strong he is.
Yeah, it is.
And watch Ethier trying to get back. And does.
The strength and the way the bats are these days, and you can get a line drive out of a broken bat. We've seen home runs. Here's Loney. Swing and a miss by Loney, who's single in the second.
I don't think I've ever seen a broken bat home run off a white ash bat. We've seen it with Maplewood.
Yeah.
We've seen bats broken in half. The ball's gone out of the ballpark.
Loney misses again.
Kemp's still thinking about that ball. Hit the right field, but got caught. Tried to wrap that little breaking ball around that outside corner or two. That's a pitch that Ed Hickox has a reputation for ringing guys up on. Not giving it that time, but very, very close. Good 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, it's rare where you see Matt Cain show any type of emotion to a pitch.
That's about 4 pitches now that he thought could have gone either way, and not one of them has gone his way. And don't think for a second that pitchers don't keep tab on that. They do.
And now it goes 0-2 to 3-2 with Ethier now on the move. Runner goes, and Ethier pounds this one off his foot. Loney.
3-2 slider, and he just hooked it right into his foot, trying to walk it off. Let's see exactly where he got him. Oh, right above the ankle on his right foot. Ouch.
Got him. First strikeout for Matt Cain, and it comes here to end the fourth. It'll be Belt to lead things off.
Of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates LP.
All right, time now for our trivia question. It's brought to you by AT&T. The question tonight: Since 1958, can you name the 2 players to make the All-Star team with both the Dodgers and the Giants?
No, I can't.
You could do one.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think, Chardonnay or Pinot? Or both?
Yeah, I'm going with both. Could be some Jack Daniels out there too.
Belt up the middle and a base hit. Belt is red hot.
Well, I think lefties ought to go up there and start looking for that big curveball. And again, you see it kind of flops up there at the belt. And Brandon Belt puts it right back up of the middle. So 2 nice at bats, 2 base hits.
Here's Arias. Here's where Fife goes into his Fife mode.
Now that Fife mode is be very deliberate and slow things down. He's about average in his unload time. 1.25 seconds from the time he starts his motion to the time it hits the catcher's glove.
Crawford to follow. Fife taking his time. He's at the belt. Belt goes. Hit and run, and it's popped up. And it'll be Ellis, who wings it to first, but not in time. Our Chevron pitching matchup for tomorrow. It's an afternoon game. It's Chad Billingsley against Barry Zito. So remember, if you're coming out to the game tomorrow, game time is 1:05. That's in the afternoon. And that's our Chevron pitching matchup. There you see the numbers tomorrow. If you're Joaquin Arias on a hit and run, 1, you got to hit the ball. 2, you got to hit the ball on the ground. Unless you're going to hit it over the fence.
That's the one exception.
Yeah. 1-0 to Crawford.
Trying to crowd him inside target. And Fife slows it down.
One ball, and make it 2 balls and no strikes. Kane to follow.
Yep. Take a lap. You come to the yard. Still one of the great walks in all of San Francisco. The walk around AT&T Park.
Out to Hairston and left, a long run. Can he get there? Look out for the mound, and he goes down as he trips over the mound. And as we say it all the time, that's the problem with the bullpens on the playing field.
They look at the umpire and say, hey, when did they put that there? It is. It's an unfair obstacle. It really is. And you really
look. You just don't want anybody to get hurt.
Exactly. I mean, you're running that risk every time there's a ball hit over there.
Well, but then the ball hits him right in the hip. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Belt does not go, and it's outside, and it's 3-1. Well, this is where you work it in your favor, the count.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see Belt go here 3-1.
But Fife does not look like the guy that's going to give in anytime soon.
Well, but he's not really a strikeout guy, and not really a swing and miss guy, which is why I think it's a good move to send him.
There's the walk. So exact same scenario is what happened in the second inning. And in the second inning, in this spot, Kane did not bunt. He lined a single into center field. So maybe Bruce Bochy changes it all up here. And he bunts it over the backstop, and it's 0-1.
He's in kind of a bunting slump right now. And after he pops that one up right there, I would be surprised to see the bunt sign taken off.
Belt at second, Crawford at first. And the bunt. They're going to go to third, and making a terrific play was Hanley Ramirez.
Well, that had disaster written all over it.
It really did.
And that was a terrific play. You're backing up. It's a tough play anyway. Now that ball gets thrown way to your backhand side. You got to go down and not only catch the ball, but try and keep the foot in contact with the base. And with all the distraction, Ramirez makes the play beautifully. So wasted out. And not a very good bunt off the bat of Kane.
Well, Schuerholz a hit here could help. Schuerholz walked in the first, hit a ball off of Fife. It rolled out to the second baseman. Ellis tried to turn a double play. They did not. And Schuerholz had an RBI and a fielder's choice. Into center field, Kemp on the move. Kemp still on the move. Kemp's going to make the catch on the track going away, and that'll end the inning. So a nice running catch by Matt Kemp. It's 1-0 Giants.
Timer. Question is brought to you by AT&T. The question tonight: since 1958, can you name the 2 players to make the All-Star team with both the Dodgers and the Giants? Our survey said, well, Tom Haller and Jeff Kent.
Wow.
Tom Haller's son Tim was in the ballpark today.
A 1-0 lead for the Giants as we go to the 5th inning. See the consecutive scoreless innings against an opponent. 31 now against the Dodgers, as this is fouled out of play.
"31 consecutive scoreless innings against one team." It's impressive. So this becomes a very significant inning.
And it's popped out of play. It does. All right, that's who ended up with that souvenir.
Sight. Just never fails. The magic of a baseball. You see it every night when they go up in the stands.
That one really came whistling into the seats right below us. Right now, Cruz giving Kane a battle. He's fighting off all the good 0-2 pitches that Kane is throwing him.
I think he's going to swing no matter what he throws.
You're right. He may not want Posey to catch anything.
But he's definitely making some friends in the stands, rifling these souvenirs up.
Taps this one to Arias. Arias charging and throwing. Got him. Nice play.
Arias is a good arm. I mean, you can't play shortstop at the big league level unless you have a good arm. But he's got a very quick release. And you watch him play, and the mannerisms that he had, you think he's a second baseman. And when you see the fly of the ball, you realize he's a guy that can play the left side of the infield. Rare combination.
So with one out, here's A.J. Ellis. Not a lot of margin for error in a play like that, and Arias seems to be able to know just about how much time he's got, and that's a knack. Ellis blooped a single into right field in the 3rd. High fastball, 2-0. Some conflict going on there.
Big time.
High down the right field line. It's headed into the corner and it's out of play. Somebody, when you see a picture like that, that couple, they look like they've probably been married a few years. Doesn't matter. Somebody's on the couch tonight.
It's just the deal.
Somebody's on the couch tonight. Inside, it's 3-1 now to Ellis. And right now, it's him.
Yeah, it's a tough relationship because you can't act too happy, you can't act too sad. You kind of have to say, you can't gloat ever.
3-2.
Gloating is what gets you on the couch.
Yeah, you're right. Even a smirk or a smile, body language, you got to play it straight. Not going that well right now. I've seen that look. Ellis fights off a good 3-2 pitch. One nothing Giants. A run for the Giants in the 2nd inning. Yeah. 3-2. Hit out to Pagan. Pagan to his left. 2 outs. Hitting the road and can't watch the Giants on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. We'll take the Giants with you with MLB.TV. Visit sfgiants.com to get more details. MLB.TV. Baseball everywhere. 2 outs. Here's Fife.
Still looking for his first big league knock.
Well, he takes pretty good rip, or at least he did on that one. Yeah.
Hey. They're saying we're together and that you're going to be on my couch tonight.
And I don't know who you are, but I am with the guy to my left. No. That pitch is hot. 1-2. It's all how you frame the shot, right?
Yeah, not a problem.
So if you frame the shot correctly, then we don't have a problem. We just took 2 people together that didn't even know each other, for crying out loud. Yeah. No. They say we're together. Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Serious business.
No. She just whacked a guy she doesn't even know.
She's beating him like he's her brother. Yeah, they know each other.
Yeah, those 2 are together. Yeah. And the 1-2 pitch to Fife. Fife. And a base hit into right field. Now, Scherr's cut it off. He does slow it down, but Fife is going to get into scoring position. So his first big league hit is a double.
There's the ball. It's in a divot.
I'll flip it in the stand. No. Here's Hairston. Hairston has flied out twice. Just that's a little high. 1 ball and no strike. See the defense set up pretty much straight away.
A little shallow in left field.
All back to even the count.
The slider looked like it backed up on his hands. Turned out to be a pretty good pitch. Oh yeah, they're having fun with it.
One ball and 1 strike. Now Hairston steps out. Kane a long look to second. And a swing and a drive into right field. Could be trouble. And it is. Coming in to score is Fife. And after 2 outs, the Dodgers have tied it up. And they have finally scored a run here at AT&T Park. And if you had it written up, is a pitcher who didn't have a hit in the big leagues would double with 2 outs, and then another double, then you were pretty smart.
Little fastball out with the plate away. Good job of going the other way with it. And Hairston keeps it fair. Getting it away from the defense as Nate Scherholtz is playing to protect the gap in right center. And you see first base umpire Chris Conroy signaling fair ball.
So here's Ellis. Ellis shoots one over the head of Terrio. And coming in to score is Hairston. And just like that, the Dodgers take the lead.
Three hits by right-handers against Kane, all to the right side of second base. And that's going to bring up Dave Righetti out to talk things over. It's the type of at-bat that Ellis will give you right here. You get a runner in scoring position. He gets tough. He uses the middle of the field. It's not a bad first pitch.
So now Kemp will hit with Ellis at first base. Kemp is flied out and he's lined out. All started after 2 outs and nobody on.
You wouldn't expect to see Ellis at first base try and steal with Kemp up. Ever. Kemp steals a base, you just simply intentionally walk Kemp, take the bat right out of his hand, and with Kemp's power, basically you're in scoring position at first base anyway. So because of that, Kane just going to pretty much concentrate on who's in that box.
One ball and one strike. As Kemp dribbles it to the backstop.
This last at bat, he took a breaking ball and really hit it well into right center. It was caught by Sherholtz. Frustrated Kemp, but the point is, it was not a bad breaking ball, and he did what you're supposed to do with it. He went to right field with it with power.
Ellis goes. Pitches inside. Throw down to second. Is not in time.
Well, I'm really surprised by that.
That's his 5th. Well, maybe Ethier's history against Kane had something to do with it.
Kane, like I said, really not paying a whole lot of attention to him. Well, now, I mean, now you can just completely nitpick at the strike zone. If you walk him here, you really don't care. So at the very least, you're going to try and make Kemp hit your pitch. And you certainly aren't going to give in to him here 3-1. So the open base, even though it isn't an intentional walk, it's pretty close to it.
And the 3-1 is hit out of play. It's 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kane going after Kemp. And he hits this one on the ground to Crawford. Crawford from short, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, all after 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th coming up.
archive. You can go to csnbarrier.com and ask us a question. We're going to answer one again. This one comes from John from Oakland. Do hitters watch film on home plate umpires so they can anticipate the strike zone for the game? Partner?
You know, I think some guys might do that occasionally, but I don't think a lot of guys do.
Yeah, I don't think it's something that they feel that they need to know. They can kind of figure it out once they get in the box.
And they watch video on the guy pitching against them that night as Terrio takes a strike. Terrio's bounced into a double play, and he's lined out to Loney. Giants now find themselves behind. One ball and one strike. Fife has walked 3. He's walked Crawford twice. He does not have a strikeout.
Giants offense has to pick up Matt Cain now, down 1.
This is a Matt Cain game. His games are always 1-1, 2-1, 3-2. So he knows all about these. 2-2 as Terrio chases a high fastball.
Well, this is a big inning for the Giants. Stephen Fife out there in his second big league career start. I mean,
I think that's the pitch Matt Cain was looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a low strike that he has not gotten. First strikeout of the night for Fife. Cutter right down there at the base of the zone, and Ed Hickox rings him up.
Here's Melky Cabrera, 1 for 2. Cabrera single in the first, hit a fly ball to left field in the third. Here he wraps this one on the ground foul. It's a ball and a strike. Buster Posey to follow. Right at the top of the zone, and it's 2-1. Out of play.
Two in someplace.
It's in somebody's pocket, I guarantee it.
How do you drive a section of the stadium crazy?
Tapped to short. Cruz, 2 outs. And here's Buster Posey.
They're still looking for it over here.
Well, somebody's got it in their pocket. There's one guy not looking, and he's got it.
Yeah.
Posey singled in the first, hit a fly ball to right in the third. He takes one right there, and it's 0-1. Giants opportunities in the first. They did score in the second, and an opportunity in the fourth. Outside to Posey, 2-1. will be pitch number 71 for Fife. On a play, 2-2.
There's the winner. Ball went up at the club level, rattled around a little bit, then it popped out into the lower level. I guess it was the luxury suite level it was in. I don't see many balls hit up there.
Two balls, two strikes. And Buster Posey fights off a nasty 2-2 pitch. And he'll see another. 2-2.
Yep, Sandy's 50. Happy birthday.
2-2 pitch. Tapped to Tim Flannery.
He's 50.
Gave it to the baby. A little tough for that little guy to give that one up, but he did.
It's a good man.
Posey on the ground sharply to Ellis, who will make the play, and that'll end the inning. So Fife goes through the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Not this little guy. All right, that kind of guy.
He's a good man. One on into Hanley Ramirez. It's a line drive, blows the bat up, and Joaquin Arias right there to gobble it up. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Yep. The generous little guy on the left. It's 2-1 Dodger lead. Giants have acquired Marco Scutaro in cash for Charlie Culberson. So Scutaro, I'm sure, will be here tomorrow.
Scutaro, 36 years old. He's hit 271s and 4 homers and 30 RBIs this year. He can do a lot of things for you. He's a baseball player. He's a guy like Ryan Terrio. Good player.
So here's Andre Ethier. Ethier is 1 for 2, and he shoots this one fair down the right field line. Sherholtz is going to get to Karam, and he's going to get it into second, and it's a little late. And Ethier with a leadoff double.
Just like that, Kane right back in the stretch. The changeup, he had him out reaching, and he hooks this ball just past the outstretched arm of Brandon Belt.
So here's Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 2. Taps this one. Crawford will charge and throw, and they're going to get Ramirez. And Ethier moves over to third. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, gentlemen, we have a new Romo's Relief ready and available at csnberry.com. It is brought to the fans by GoPro cameras, and Sergio and I talk about what he thinks about the Dodgers-Giants rivalry, and he has a new addition. I guess I have a new addition as well. He has a new addition to his tattoo collection, and you will only see it first on Romo's Relief, csnberry.com, guys.
All right, so here's Loney now, and the infield will come in. Loney is singled and he's struck out. And he takes one low, 1 ball and no strikes. At third, Ethier.
Pure strikeout situation.
Crawford can't get it. It's a base hit into left field. So Loney knocks in Ethier, and it's 3-1.
Well, nice at bat. He's had 2 really good at bats against Kane tonight. This ball is down. He stays inside it. Slices it right over the head of Crawford.
Well, you see a guy swing like that, and maybe that's where he likes it. Here's Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 2. And a base hit into left field.
This time through the lineup, the Dodgers have really not been fooled by Matt Cain. Since the 2-out single by Stephen Fife in the bottom of the 5th, Dodgers in 8 hitters, 6 hits. And very quickly, Clay Hensley is going to head down the Giants bullpen and start to get greased up. And Getty take a little time to give his bullpen a chance to get greased. And now Ed Hickok's plate umpire going to take the walk out there and bust up the rock pile. And that's how the game goes.
Here's Ellis.
3 of the last 4 Dodger hits have come on that first pitch, so they are not waiting around for Cain.
First pitch is a belt high strike, and it's 0-1. With this offense a little challenge right now without Sandoval, you really can't let this Dodger team add on a whole lot more. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nine hits now for LA. 3 in this inning, 3 in the 5th inning.
And they set that target on the inside corner. He went all the way to the other side of the plate. I tell you, when you get used to catching a guy like Matt Cain, Buster Posey, you can get real relaxed back there. Every once in a while, he'll throw completely away from the target. It can surprise you as a catcher.
2-2. Cain's job right now to get the Giants into the dugout trailing by 2 runs.
Confusion. It's too big a play, too big a part of the game to not be on the same page. Call timeout, go talk about it. And right now it's Cain doing all the talking.
So Buster Posey back behind the dish, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now it's 3-2.
Pitcher on deck.
Only 1 out. Crawford, Terrio, Bell. Cain gets a double play. Dodgers add on. It's 3-1 LA.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get the All-American Jack Combo at Jack in the Box. It's a no-nonsense burger with fries and a drink for only $4.99 plus tax at participating stores.
On August 13th, it's Frank Sinatra Tribute Night. And your special event package includes the game and the Frank Sinatra Giants bobblehead. Purchase that special ticket by calling 415-972-2298, or you can check out sfgiants.com/special events. Here at AT&T Park, in front of a sellout crowd, Matt Cain has allowed 3 runs, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. And the Giants now need to step it up a little bit offensively. It'll be Pagan, Belt, in Arias.
Now, nothing upsets a veteran lineup more than getting perplexed by a rookie pitcher, and it's happened tonight. Stephen Fife has been very, very good.
Giants have had him on the ropes a couple of times, but could not come up with that hit. Pagan had an opportunity in the first, but he bounced out. He's 0 for 2, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Rolls this one past Roberto Kelly.
Saw a score coming out of Houston. The Astros got beat 6-5. That means they have won 2 of their last 25 games. 2-23. 8-33 in the last 41 games. They are feeling a rough stretch right now.
1-2. Pagan lifts it out into left center field. It'll be Hairston moving over.
Time now for McDonald's True Stories. On July 27, 1978, that's when my broadcast partner, Dwayne Kuiper, ties the Major League record with 2 bases loaded triples in Game 2 of a doubleheader at Yankee Stadium. He becomes only the 3rd player to do so in the 20th century. So smooth. What do you remember about that day?
It was a long day.
Yeah.
And 6 RBIs I knew was going to make the box score look really good the next morning.
Yeah, it did.
And my total for the month was great. I ended up with 7 that month.
7.
Here's Belt, who's 2 for 2.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Did not know it until the Hall of Famer told me.
Then Scully came into the booth and made a big fuss over your anniversary. He said happy anniversary, and you thought, what?
I thought I got married again.
There's the old left-hander.
Belt out on 3 pitches. 2 down.
63rd year as the voice of the Dodgers. 3 perfect games, 19 no-hitters. Ford Frick a winner, 1982.
In 1982, that was the year that Hank Aaron and Frank Robinson went in.
Pretty good group right there.
I would think so. Here's Arias, who takes a strike. Yeah, well, who'd you go in with? Well, I went in with Vince Scully. Arias out of play. Tapped, foul. So Arias will see another pitch.
Big hat, no count. Now that's a hat.
There's a couple of hats. In the dirt, it's 1-2 now to Joaquin Arias, who's popped out twice. Once to Loney and once to Ellis. Slowly hit again. Arias is bound and determined to hit a little dribbler to Hanley Ramirez.
Don't you wish you could have had that ability to
hit a dribbler when you wanted to?
Hit the swing and bunt?
Absolutely. It's always a good time to do it. 2 strikes, and that third baseman was playing deep. Telling you, he's trying to do it. And guess what? He did.
Well, that was perfect. It all started on a swinging bunt.
After a while, Hanley Ramirez, I thought maybe he was going to play him there.
Well, hey, you know what? He may next time. He kept swinging over the top of that sink. That is a thing.
Started right behind home plate. Crawford has walked twice. Blanco now is on deck. And a hard ground ball to Ellis, and Ellis will make the play, and that'll end the inning. So Crawford hit it right on the nose. And now we'll head to the seventh. It's a 3-1 lead for LA.
Just head to StubHub where it's easy to find the seats that you want. See the Giants in action all season long. Find great seats for this weekend's game. That's right, tomorrow and Sunday. You can go get those tickets, and you can find them on StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the Giants.
All right. Fife is going to lead things off. He picked up his first major league hit in the 5th inning when he doubled into right center field. Kane has thrown 93 pitches. Fife nearly ran into one. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Hairston to follow, and then Ellis.
Fastball away. See you later.
Well, every night Comcast Sportsnet delivers the top plays and big stories on NBC Bay Area News. For complete sports coverage on your favorite Bay Area teams, turn to NBC Bay Area News at 11.
Second strikeout of the night for Kane.
You know who that guy is?
That's Grumpy. He has no neck at all.
That's the biggest guy I've ever seen. This is Pop backing out of play.
I have to believe Grumpy was a lineman. Yeah.
I'd sit behind that guy in the movie theater.
You did, New York.
I did. It might be the same guy.
Grumpy, grab some pine. You're killing the drill.
Little pop-up right by second base for Crawford. 2 outs. And he choked. He's getting loose.
He and Hanley Ramirez both came over to the Dodgers from the Florida Marlins a couple days ago.
Here's Ellis. Ellis is 1 for 3. The pitcher spot, King's spot, is due to lead off the bottom of this inning. One ball and 1 strike. And a good pitch to make it 1-2. Javi Lopez getting loose. Jamie Wright headed down to the bullpen. One-two pitch. Wrapped to Terrio, and that'll end the inning. Pinch hitter, Sherholtz, Terrio, 3-1 Dodgers. Dodgers, remember, Marco Scudo is going to show up tomorrow, and this is what he did off of Santiago Casilla.
And that broke a tie in the 9th inning.
So Justin Christian is going to hit. Christian to face Fife here to lead off the bottom of the 7th. And he'll look at a strike. Sherholtz. And then Terrio. Going a quick 0-2.
Two different types of breaking balls. A little slider to open up with and drops that big old flop curveball in there. Now it's a quick 0-2. And you have to adjust and defend. Simply defend the zone.
No swing on the appeal. It's 1-2. Ninety-one pitches now for Fife. And maybe this is his last hitter. Who knows? Two and two. On the ground, Ramirez. He's got it. He gets up. He throws, and Christian is out on a nice play.
Indeed it was. Andy Ramirez, who really would prefer to play shortstop, showing you good range, much more range than what you normally see from a third baseman. Once he gets it, he's got a good arm. That's going to be it for Stephen Fife.
So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog expert. We'll be back. And the new pitcher, who's just thrown the last three pitches to the backstop, is Randy Choate.
Well, he's a sidewinder. Take a look at his season, especially lefty. He'll be the 47th game he's been in, only 27 in the third inning so far. So a lot of his work has been against the lefties. But a side armor with sinking fastball, kind of a slurpy breaking ball. Look at the strikeout walk ratio, over 3-1. So good numbers. He's only allowed 27 base runners at 27 and third.
Sherholtz, and then Melky Cabrera, or check that, Terrio, and then Cabrera. Sherholtz is 0 for 2. One ball and no strike.
Right at a bad. He throws the flop breaking ball. Frisbee.
slowly hit. And Choate will tag Sherholtz. And that'll bring up Terrio. And Manley coming out. So Jimmy Wright's going to come in. He'll come in with 2 outs and nobody on, and a 3-1 lead for the Dodgers. We'll be back.
Jimmy Wright, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. Basically a sinker, curveball, or sinker slider curveball guy. Curveball is probably his best breaking ball.
Right field at Ethier, and on 1 pitch that'll end the inning. So we'll go to the 8th. It remains 3-1. All right, let's check out our Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Dodgers end a 31-inning scoreless streak against the Giants. Fife was very good. Kane gave up 3 runs. And during the game, the Giants acquired Marco Scudero from the Rockies. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Clay Hensley, the new pitcher now for Bruce Bochy. 42nd time that he has come into a game, 3-3 with a 3.31 ERA. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Go get him.
He gets to face the teeth. The 3, 4, and 5 Dodger hitters.
Clay Hensley really can put a lot of movement on the ball. He can pitch. He really understands location, movement, pitch type. It's a funky at bat. You don't see many guys like him.
Kemp has been held hitless tonight, although he did hit a ball out to Triple's alley, caught by Sherholtz. Wrapped on the ground to Arias from third. Kemp is gone. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, Dwayne and Mike, an update on Hector Sanchez, who's rehabbing with the Fresno Grizzlies. He played 5 innings behind the dish yesterday, did very well, felt good. Today he went 7 innings. They're currently in the game right now, and he is slated to play first base in a game soon to be played. That's what Bruce Bochy let us know this afternoon, guys.
All right, thanks, Amy. Thanks for the update. Here's Ethier. In a perfect world, you'd like to have all your health when you take on the Dodgers. But if you remember, the last time the Dodgers were here, they were not in perfect health, and the Giants swept them.
Yeah, they seem to be getting along. Kinda.
Hit out. Now Pagan comes racing in, and he'll make a nice catch. As he really had to put on the jets to get to it.
Well, he kind of broke back, expecting a little more fly ball than what he got. And now he had to regroup. It ends up being a pretty nice play as he slides into a backhand. This play had a little more personality than what we thought it initially should have off the crack of the bat. Nice recovery.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Clay Hensley, Hanley Ramirez, former teammates in Florida.
Probably had this conversation a few times, right?
Yep.
Can't wait to face you. Can't wait to face you.
And that's how it goes.
Yeah, there's no backing down from that challenge. And at some point, it also goes like this. Well, I'm going to knock you down. Well, I hope you do. We've only heard that conversation about 100 times.
You knock me down, I'm going to come out and I'm going to pinch your head. I hope you do.
Oh, my goodness. The 1-2 pitch is low, 2-2.
Trying to backdoor that little sinker on that outside corner.
And he got him. Buster Posey keeps it close, and that'll end the inning. Well, that conversation went Hensley's way this time. part of the NBC Sports Group. Dodgers 3, Giants 1. We're in the 8th inning. But it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up from Smog experts.
Ronaldo Belisario, 38th time he's come into a game, and he really has been a good story for the Dodgers this year. This guy's got great stuff. He's got big-time sink and a big-time velocity. Basically a two-pitch guy, but I mean, you know you're going to see something live that's going to be moving, because that sink will go low to mid-90s. But he can also get a wild hair up his nose. But he is a power arm.
Cabrera singled in the first. He's 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. So Melky Cabrera starts the inning off with a base hit.
Well, it's send the milkmaid and the milkmen into a frenzy. And oh, by the way, don't forget, Hyundai Sportsnet Central comes up tonight right after the Giants postgame live right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Check it out.
So here's Buster Posey. Posey's 1 for 3. And a fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Comes right back, and now Buster Posey in the hole. Not that Posey is bothered by hitting behind in the count, but does make it a little more difficult. And he got him. That last one was the nastiest of the 3.
That last one just exploded. It looked like a left-hander's breaking ball. 3 pitches, 3 sinkers. Instead of the outside corner, look at this thing just completely explode down and in. And I'm not exaggerating when I say it looked like a left-handed slider. And that's how nasty Belisario can be.
Now here's Pagan. Halfeld moving down to the bullpen. Pagan is 0 for 3.
All sinkers. The sink is that big. I mean, he's a tough guy to lift, especially when he can establish those knee highs and pound the little part of the strike zone consistently.
That's down the left field line, and Belisario very quickly 0-2.
Belisario has given up 2 home runs in 38 innings this year. Understandable when you look at the movement and the amount of sink that he gets.
Outside 1-2.
First, you're last.
All right, 1-2.
She could manage at this level.
Down the left field line. This is a fair ball, and it bounces into the seats, and the Giants have the tying run at second base.
Angel Hernandez, the crew chief, saying two-bagger.
And here's Belt.
This is how you have to go at him. You got to stay inside it. If you're left-handed, you go with that movement, try and take it to left field. Beautiful at bat. This is where the Giants sort of get a little bit unlucky. That would have easily scored Melky Cabrera. Bell. He's got to be a bit confident now. A couple of knocks tonight. And he's got a good left field approach, and that's how you beat Belisario.
No balls and one strike.
That was perfect location for that first pitch fastball from Belisario.
Into center field, a base hit. Here comes Pagan. This game is tied.
And that's one of the biggest hits of the year for Brandon Bell. A 3-hit night for the young first baseman. And this crowd just got lit up. Blew his bat all up. Still throws enough on it to get it out to center field. And an easy score. Standing up for Cabrera and Pagan. And we got a brand new ball game. And that's how you pick up Matt Cain right there. Ball goes down and away at the knees. Nice compact little load. Let the pitcher supply the power.
Well, it's been a while where that kid can stand on first base and really feel it. And he's feeling it now.
Yeah, he sure is. Second 3-hit game of the year for him.
Here's Arias. Arias hit a little dribbler for a base hit in the 6th inning. And he takes a strike. Arias not had a problem getting in front of hitters.
Jeremy Affeldt, Santiago Casilla, finishing out their pitches.
Now a timeout is called.
Yeah, Affeldt just winged one wild. They're going to fetch the ball.
Oh, and 1 to Arias. Belt goes. It's a hit and run. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Not in time.
Belisario not quick out of the stretch. And Bruce Bochy just took advantage of it.
He did.
Belisario putting A.J. Ellis under the 8-ball there, and he can't come up with a throw.
That's the 7th steal for Belt. And Arias is gone. And Crawford will now be the hitter. Crawford, he's walked twice and he's bounced out. First base is open. Gregor Blanco's on deck.
Pretty straight away in the outfield. Great arm in right, great arm in center.
On the ground to Ellis. Ellis will make the play, and that'll end the inning. So we will go to the 9th. Brandon Belt gets the big hit, his 3rd of the game, and it knocked in 2 runs to tie the game. It's a 3-3 ball game. change and tune-up, your oil change tune-up and smog expert.
Jeremy Affeldt in now, 38th time this year that he's taken the ball from Bruce Bochy. He's having a good solid season. In this second half, he has been lights out. 1-1 with a 2.31 ERA. He has been so consistent to strikeouts and ground balls, the greatest combination of all times if you're coming out of a bullpen. Brandon Belt, a hero tonight. Second 3-hit night of the year, and his third hit, a 2 RBI single that tied this up.
The pinch hitter for Loney will be Juan Rivera. So Rivera will hit. Rivera at 256, 5 home runs, 34 driven in. And he takes a breaking ball down low. He has had a couple of at-bats, or make that 4 at-bats against Affeldt, 2 for 4, and one of the 2 hits a double. That's lifetime. On deck is Luis Cruz and then A.J. Ellis. At the knees, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Rivera, like a lot of guys, has power middle away. He likes to get extended.
Wraps it on the ground and into the hole. With Arias guarding the line, it's a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Luis Cruz.
Decision time here for Don Mattingly as to whether or not they want to give up an out to move a runner up. Cannot forget about Rivera. He definitely, if you don't pay attention to him, he could steal on you.
There's the bunt. Posey has it, thought about it, and gets the out. Buster Posey very close to getting tied up with Cruz.
Comes out, and his first thought was second base. And if you're not absolutely positively sure, you got to get the 1 out. And that's exactly what he did, and we're going to see another pitcher.
So Santiago Casilla is going to come in the game with Rivera at second base and 1 out. It's a 3-3 ball game. Second base.
Well, Bruce Bochy going to the bullpen again, and he's bringing out Santiago Casilla for his 3rd time he's come in, 4-4 with a 3.16 ERA. 41 strikeouts in 37 innings. Another thing, if you look at Affeldt coming in on the plate, look at how he sort of got in the way of Buster Posey, and that may have influenced Posey's decision to just go to first base.
So here's A.J. Ellis, who's 1 for 3. And that runs and hits the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Ellis has only faced Casilla one time. He's 0 for 1 lifetime. It's Bobby Abreu. Goes on to the on-deck circle. 0-1. And now Casilla will at least give Rivera a look. You cannot let that base runner have any thoughts of trying to steal third. Not in this spot with 1 out. Terrio's going to move over and try to help out Casilla. There's a breaking ball, and it's another than 2.
Bounce that curveball, and he got him to fish. Now you can go back in there and try and bounce him again. You can go wide with a slider in the dirt. You can go above the hands with a fastball. You can throw a sinker down and in. Lots of options here.
And that's foul.
Breaking ball out far outside. The guy gets a piece of it. He's kind of got a lean going, and that means he's exposed middle in. If you throw anything right now, 0-2, you don't have to throw a strike. Throw it on a corner, let your movement run off the plate. Let him, I hope he follows it.
What a good rip at 95. It remains 0-2.
Yeah, they set the target outside. Buster Posey wanted 2-strike paralysis. Look at the target way outside. This thing goes way inside.
May have just nicked Buster Posey on the shoulder. 0-2. Out of play. There's Ellis.
Those are 2 good pitches. I mean, they're too close to the strike zone. I mean, Ellis obviously is aggressive right now. He's hacking, and Buster Posey going to come out and talk about it. I think that may be one of the things he's saying to Casilla. You don't have to be that close to the strike zone. This guy's chasing. You had a hard slider in the dirt, or you had curveball in the dirt. Now let's try and elevate above the shoulder to mean anything. But feeling close to the strike zone right now, you're doing Ellis a favor.
Line to right. Sherholtz is going to make the catch. And again, that was a pretty hittable pitch.
Well, that's at times with guys with really great stuff running in trouble. They think they can always throw it by you or shoot something through you. But that was right down the middle. And in a protect mode, guys take swing out. Get quicker. Nice at bat by Ellis.
Here's Bobby Abreu. I'm sure the guy's got some attitude.
He's got his Will Clark eye black on.
Abreu hitting at 249, a couple of home runs, 17 driven in. And the Giants are going to walk Abreu. with Hairston on deck. So it'll be the Casilla-Hairston matchup. Rafael started the inning. He allowed a hit to Rivera and then the sacrifice bunt. So Abreu will take the base. And here's Hairston.
As we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, he has been hot of late. So for Casilla, he has to make good location pitches. Hairston, a good mistake hitter, handles the ball above the belt very well out of the plate.
Rivera at second, Abreu at first. A 3-3 ball game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. The ball's going to run strike.
And by the way, he loves the first pitch. So he stayed with the fastball, and that was as nasty a slider as Casilla could throw.
Casilla looks to second. Swinging a chopper foul, nothing in two.
Again, they set that target inside. He got a little lazy with it. Don't let this crowd get you so pumped up. It takes you back to the strike zone. You're way ahead in the count. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Ball above the strike zone. Do not give in to the strike zone here.
1-2.
Good pitch. Now you can go right back up there again. You can bounce that big curveball. You can throw that slider he swung through in the first pitch of this at bat.
And that is dribble foul.
To that slider. We showed him early in the at-bat. He just got a piece of it. And not showing him the curveball. And a bounce curveball home plate is not a bad pitch here in the 1-2 count. Later Blanco getting greased up. He's due to lead things off for the Giants in the ninth.
One and two. Lester Posey said, we need to talk.
Yeah, he didn't feel right. That's instinct right there. Doesn't feel right, stop. Go out, talk about it. Talk not only about the pitch, but exactly where you want that pitch thrown. In the dirt, outside, above the hands, wherever.
One and two. That pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Well, this is where you have to remind yourself you've got an open base. Count on a hitter who's aggressive by nature anyway. Count on him trying to come out of the strike zone to be a hero. If you're walking, it's not the end of the world. You've got an open base. There's something nasty here.
Winston had a pretty good rip. It remains at 2-2.
2-2 pitch. I mean, you don't have to go in the strike zone. Like I said, with 3-2 and an open base here, you don't have to go throw it in the strike zone then either.
Two and two. And now full count. And on the full count, Abreu at first, Rivera at second. They'll be taking off. But Cantos is getting ready to go down to the bullpen. It's 3-2.
Rev it up. Control the rhythm with your bat. Put the pressure on the hitter.
Runners go. Got him. He did not throw Hairston a strike, and Hairston goes down swinging.
Could not have pitched him any better than that. That's a great job.
Giants are coming up. After Giants postgame live right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. You get a reaction to this game. Randy Moss, he's going to talk, and Harbaugh and Alex Smith talk training camp. Hosted by Dave Feldman and Henry Wolford. All right, check it out. It is a 3-3 ball game. We're in the bottom of the ninth. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
The pitcher now for the Dodgers, Son Tullison. 13th time that he's come in. 5.40 ERA, no record yet. 11 strikeouts, 11 innings. He does have good stuff. He throws hard. You'll see low to mid-90s with the fastball. A hard slider, kind of slurvy.
So here's Blanco as a pinch hitter. Blanco, Scherholtz, and then Terrio. And Blanco shortening it up, taking all the way. Takes high. 1 ball and no strikes.
Juan Rivera stays in the game. He's at first base. Loney out of the game.
Blanco looks at a strike. So that evens the count. Tonight, 41,681 watching this pitch, and Blanco swings and misses 1 and 2. Sherholtz.
Sergio Romo getting greased up in the Giants bullpen.
Ooh, 2-2.
Tried to pick him clean at the knees with that fastball in the outside corner.
Blanco trying to reach. And he takes that breaking ball down and in, and now it's a full count.
Yeah, that's a perfect place for a 2-2 slider. Back foot slider to a lefty who doesn't really know you. Pretty good take right there for Grego Blanco's perspective.
And the payoff. And it's wrapped to Ellis. Ellis will throw on to first. And Collison gets Blanco on a 3-2 pitch. And here's Nate Sherholtz. Nate Sherholtz tonight is 0 for 3. And he hooks this one foul. Yeah, Nate looked like he had a shot to knock in a couple of runs, but Matt Kemp went a long way on this ball hit to the track.
Boy, look at the concentration of the glove. What a beautiful play. Well, you expect that from Kemp, but he definitely took one away from Sherholtz, and that would have knocked in a couple of runs.
Out of play, and it's now 0-2.
Good take. Again, the back foot slider, and the first time you ever see that pitch, a lot of guys will bite on it.
They're going to come into Sherholtz, and Schultz gets jammed, and he pops this one to Hanley Ramirez. 2 outs. And here's Terrio. An 0 for 4 night for Ryan Terrio. The 1-0 pitch to Terrio is outside, 2-0.
Angel Pagan looking, watching. Giants would love to get a runner on here. Give Melky Cabrera a shot at a game-winning RBI. He swung the bat well tonight.
Terrio pops it up. It'll be Ellis calling and catching. And we will head to the 10th inning. We've got extra innings in game 1 of this series. It's 3-3.
The pitcher now for the Giants will be Sergio Romo. Let's take a look at what he has done this year. It has been all good through 38 games, 3-1 in the year with an 0.60 ERA, 5 saves for Romo. Just 22 base runners in 30 innings, 35 strikeouts against 8 walks. And Romo is going to take on the beef. Pedro Blanco stays in the game. He'll be in right field and hit in that 9th spot that he pinch hit in, and the pitcher spot now becomes the first spot in the lineup if you're keeping score at home.
So Ellis will be the first hitter that Romo faces. Yeah, they're hanging in there. Mom's a little tired. Ellis is 1 for 4. And that breaking ball flips in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kemp and then Ethier. Off the end of the bat to Belt, and Belt is going to hang in there. That's one of those where you're thinking it's going to hit the bag, it's going to take a bad hop. What's it going to do?
It did all that.
It has lots of personality, and Ellis is retired.
That was anything but an easy throw. And the ball did hit the bag, and it did take a bad hop. Kind of come over, and plus on top of everything else, it's got a little spinach on it. It's a blow in the heel of the club.
I mean, that's a nightmare.
Yes.
Oh. Here's Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 4 tonight, with Ethier to follow. This pitch is a fastball in from Romo, who wants a new baseball. 1 ball and no strikes.
I don't blame him. That did not have any strikes in it.
There's Ethier. Arias has got it, spins around, throws, got him. Nice defensive play.
Now the beauty of third base is you have a little more time than you do at shortstop. But watch the footwork on a 360. Spins, sets, see ya. Once you get to the ball, you got all the time in the world to get yourself balanced, get off a throw. And Kemp's talking to himself a little bit.
Yes, he is. Here's Ethier. Ethier's got a couple of hits. 1 for 5 lifetime against Romo. And Romo staying away. 1 ball and no strikes. See the defense pretty much straight away, with Arias off the bag at third.
Saw the Ellis brothers
trying to shave that outside corner. It's 2-0.
Well, he can basically pitch to whoever he wants to. If he feels more comfortable pitching to a right-hand hitter. Throw a bunch of teasers up there to Ethier. If he walks, big deal.
Low and in, 3-0.
And don't just lay loose. He'll be swinging 3-0. He's looking for a mistake. And I heard Kipe say that Ethier 1 for 5 lifetime against him. Henry Ramirez on deck 1 for 7. So really is up to Romo as to who he wants to pitch to.
And he flips in a strike. It's 3-1. See too many 3-0 sliders, but you did just there. You might see a 3-1 slider. Two in the fastball away.
I looked like he was taken.
It's going to be either fastball away or a slider for a ball down and in. Romo and the 3-2 pitch. Here it is to Ethier. He walked it.
Now Romo thought he had him. He followed that one in towards home plate, and then Hickox. And Bruce Bochy is just giving Hickox an earful. And this is the front door sinker they tried to get, and I think it was called correctly. I think it just did miss inside. I know one thing, if I'm Romo, I want it too.
So here's Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 4. Ethier has a couple of steals. He's not a guy that runs a lot. You still got to be careful with Ramirez. One ball and make it no balls and one strike. Arias guarding the line at third. Belt holding on Ethier. And Romo will check on Ethier. Everybody straight away. Blanco, of course, guarding Triple's alley.
Not really a doubles defense, though.
High and deep to left field. Cabrera back, gone. Hanley Ramirez with a 2-run shot. And he has caught the attention of the Giants.
Well, that swing of the bat right there justifies the deal. He knew it as soon as he hit it. And it lays out their middle end. And for Hanley Ramirez, home run number 15, his first as a Dodger. And wouldn't you know it would come against the rivals.
So here's Rivera. Here's Contos. Take a look at Hanley Ramirez as he rounded the bases, and that caught the Giants' attention.
It's just not necessary. It definitely will wake up an opponent.
And that slider's low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Romo thought he had Ethier struck out. Out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, the one thing you really try and remind yourself. Here's the ball 4 pitch to Ethier that Romo thought he got and should have ended the inning. just missed. And the Dodgers took full advantage of it.
2-2. Cabrera, Posey, and Pagan will hit in the 10th inning.
I think Hanley Ramirez is going to find out about this rivalry. Is you don't need to do small things to wake up an opponent.
And that's a fair ball over the bag. And Rivera is going to go into second base with a double. And Bruce Bochy's coming out, and he's going to the bullpen. So Contos is coming in. The Dodgers have scored twice. It's 5-3 LA. And George Contos is in to replace Romo.
Let's take a look at George Contos' numbers. 16th time he's come in. No record yet. 2.00 ERA. He's been fantastic. And what jumps off of his stat sheet is the strikeout to walk ratio. 10-1. 20 punch-outs against 2 walks. And this is a critical situation. They cannot give up any more.
So Contos will face Cruz. And a breaking ball down low. So a tough inning. Ellis grounds out. Kemp has a hit taken away from him by Arias. Ethier walks in a close 3-2 pitch. And Ramirez tags one into left center field.
Game inches. Very easily could have gone the other way. A 1-2-3 inning.
On the ground to Terrio. And this will end the inning. So the Dodgers with 2, and the Giants will try to match that. It's 5-3 LA.
On the hill now for the Dodgers will be Kenley Jansen, the closer. 19 saves and 24 save ops. 47th time he's come in. Was not the starter to start of the season. Inherited that job. 70 strikeouts in 46 2/3. That will get you a job as a closer.
Now this is the pregame with Hanley Ramirez. So here's Melky Cabrera. It'll be Cabrera, Posey, and Pagan.
For Jansen, you're going to see some hard cut. It goes low to mid 90s with the hard cutting movement. It's also got a slider. And that's it right there at 90, and he can bring up a little more velocity. He is a power with a high 3/4 release.
Oh, and 2 now to Melky Cabrera. He singled in the first. He singled in the 8th. He scored in the 8th. Trying to get out now for Buster Posey. And a shot into right field, a base hit. His 3rd hit.
And just like that, he got everybody thinking good thoughts here in this ballpark. Boy, just another 3-hit night.
Buster Posey had a single in the first. And a foul back, and he had a rip.
Ooh, he did. And he got a pitch too. He got one up out over the plate at the belt.
No balls and 1 strike. On the ground into the hole, and that's a base hit.
Now they believe a little bit louder now.
Eli Whiteside's going to run for Buster Posey. And here's Pagan. And Madeleine's going to come out.
Nobody in that bullpen. This is Kenley Jansen's game. They are going to talk about it. Should the Giants decide to try and give up an out to move 2 runners up, which is well within the realm of possibility for Bruce Bochy. They're going to decide how they want to play it. So we go to defense. Quick pep talk. Go get them. It is rally camp time.
Pagan's double in the 8th inning was one of the big hits of the game.
Dodgers will respect the bunt. They're in on the corners.
First pitch strike.
Back to a little cut take on that outside corner. Nice pitch. No show of a bunt there.
quick 0-2. Well, Pagan now has to pull the trigger. He knows it. Brandon Belt is on deck. Cabrera at second, Whiteside at first. And that's high. It's 1-2. Such an easy motion when it comes out at 94. At least the last one did. Two to Pagan. And a nice swing and a foul on a play.
Trying to cut his hands inside, fought it off. He's on. Kelly Jansen took a page right out of Mariano Rivera's book about the power cutter. You don't see him throw a slider. He's got a slider. Believe it or not, actually has a changeup. We've never seen it. It's pretty much power cut, power cut, power cut. And by the way, he's a power cutter. Straightaway defense in the outfield. And they're not even really playing that deep.
And they're not guarding Triples Alley. It's 2-2 to Pagan. And Pagan takes a rip.
Ball went straight back. It's right out there over the plate. A mistake. Set that glove in the inside corner, and that laid out over the middle of the belt. And he was on it.
And Pagan asks for time as he try to, if he can, control the at bat just a little bit. It's 2-2 here in the 10th. Got him.
So in the end, it was another cutter. Right over the middle of the plate, he swings through. The frustration from Pagan. It's going to be all up to Brandon Belt, who's having a good night.
He got an 8th inning hit to knock in 2 runs to tie the game.
Belisario, the sinker away, breaks his bat, but gets the job done, tying this ball game up. Hey, if you're going to have a night, have a night.
So here's Belt. Out of play. Belt, his only out. Fife struck him out in the 6th inning. Now, with Belt at the plate, Ethier is covering Triples Alley.
See how much is room over the line. They're taking that gap away. And a quick 0-2, and he turned around to Ed Hickox and asked him if that last one was a strike. Now you got to expand that zone and protect.
0-2. Got him. A high fastball. So it's left up to Joaquin Arias. Arias has an infield hit. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1.
The first time you see that cutter, a lot of guys freeze on it. It is a very, very difficult pitch. Some think it's the best there is in the game. Especially when you can put that kind of velocity on it.
The 0-1. Somewhere, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Jansen's given up 4 home runs in 47 in the third.
Now, right now, the Giants, probably more realistic, looking for a ball in a gap to try to tie it up.
Hey, if you're going to dream, you got to dream big.
Absolutely.
They haven't had a walk-off home run. Tough to do in this ballpark. Well, it's going to come out and make sure we're on the same page. Dude, all you have is a cutter. Just throw the cutter. If you asked me if he could throw the knuckleball, and he shook him off.
No, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Arias looking for that one pitch that he can drive somewhere. To left field, but it's in the park. And that's the ball game. So game 1 goes to the Dodgers. And the Giants did tie it up in the 8th inning, but the Ramirez home run in the 10th was the difference. And Mike, this one starts out on a losing note, but a good ball game.
Well, a great ball game, but it definitely it paid huge dividends in that Dodger dugout when Hanley Ramirez, the newly acquired Hanley Ramirez, comes up with a big hit that makes the Dodgers winners tonight. But hey, it seems to me that this is going to be a pretty good weekend. Stay tuned.
All right, final score: Dodgers 5, Giants 3. Esurance Giants postgame live starts with interviews and the wrap, and that's coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update. Thanks for watching Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, part of the NBC Sports Group.